Hey there, folks. Welcome to another episode of Mr. Richard on the Road. It's that time of year. Studios are opening back up. School has started back, and I'm on some semi-regular commutes. And if you hear the drops of rain hitting the car on my way to the studio, it has rained in Chicago for 3 days straight. Um, we went, as soon as September got here, we went from summer, fall, right away. That's kind of how it works here. There's no warning, no transition. 90 degrees one day, 70 degrees the next, and 70s are high for the next little bit. So that's your weather report. I hope everybody is excited to get back into the studio. Excuse me, I know it'll be a little bit different because of our restrictions, and I know here we are still at certain room capacities, and I know that as artists and teachers, we'll make it work. Whether you're doing hybrid classes with Zoom and in person, or you're doing just in-person classes with social distancing, or only Zoom classes. There's a lot of dance studios that have incorporated remote learning as part of the programming that they offer. Congratulations to you guys, because had this pandemic not happened, that revenue source would probably be another 10-15 years off in the future, and now you have a passive revenue stream, honestly, because it is working, it's available, it's accessible. Even when the studio's not open, those remote classes are available to an extent. Obviously, the fresh content would only be available after it was recorded in class, but you still have that available. So, good news, really good news. Those of you that don't know, I am the owner and executive director of 360 Dance Festival, and we are having our event in Chicago. We are proceeding forward. We are fortunate that our event is held at McCormick Place, and McCormick Place takes up 2 oversized city blocks in Chicago. There's part of it on the lakeside that is the Erie Crown Center, which is where the auto show is held, and then there's the part of it that's on the west side of Lakeshore Drive, where the hotel and the rest of the convention center is. And we are on the side where the hotel is connected to, which is the west side. The hotel is connected to the rest of the conference center, and the Hyatt gets not only does the Hyatt get many kudos for being so flexible with our situation and with what we need as far as holding a dance instruction in such a large setting. They are also the highest ranked corporate hotel chain that has gone above and beyond for their sanitation and cleanliness measures during the pandemic, so that anyone that stays at the Hyatt can feel certain that every surface has been cleaned and will be cleaned throughout the day of their stay. But you can check it out on their website, or give them a call. So any of you guys that are coming into Chicago for the event and are staying at the Hyatt Regency at McCormick Place, you can actually call them and ask them about their safety protocol and what they're doing, and they would be glad to list off all of the things that they are doing. They're using the same cleaning system and sanitation system that Delta Airlines is using. So I'm confident that we'll be in the safest, cleanest, healthiest environment possible. Of course, each one of our levels, or each one of our groups that are being conducted, are only allowed to have about 45 dancers in each room. But we're fortunate because we have access to as much space as possible. So as far as our class sizes will be no larger than 45 people in one instruction area at a time, which is absolutely phenomenal. So that means that even though the number of people in the room is limited, it does not limit how many people total we can have, because we can always add an additional room with the more attendees that we have. And I'm so excited that people keep reaching out to find out if our event is still happening. And one studio owner said yesterday that this is like their COVID bonus. They get to have classes during the day on Saturday and Sunday, and then they have non-competitive performance opportunity on Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night. And we are so pleased that we can put on the festival and the showcase. And we're looking forward to having a great attendance, as well as having a great time for the kids, because they need it. You guys need it. Everybody needs that inspirational boost. And we always like to have our attendees get to meet new people. But the great thing about kids, they are creative. And even though they may be 6 feet apart, they will still, in their own way, find a way to communicate with each other and make new friends, as well as new relationships that they will foster in the setting. So it's going to look a little militant when we're there, because everyone will hug the walls. We're walking on the right side, you hug the right side. The arm will be in front so that you don't get too close to the person in front of you. You shouldn't even be able to touch the person in front of you. And that will be basically how we transition in and out of the rooms. Everyone will single file in, single file out. Everyone is there will be in their lines, line 1 through 9, and lines of 5, depending on which ballroom they're in. They may be in lines 4 lines of 10. And then they'll rotate accordingly so that everyone gets a chance to be in the front. So we have a really, really unique opportunity to be able to change how convention learning can happen, because that's what we do. We make it work. We're dance teachers, we are artists, we are educators, we are creatives. We will make the situation work. And that's what we're doing. The faculty is super excited. I'll be releasing the faculty list closer to the middle of October, but you know that you're going to be getting quality education at 360, and you're going to have a good, safe, healthy experience for the family, for the teachers, for the students, and for the teachers. I am doing a little treat for the studios that are attending, and the teachers are actually there's no cost for the teachers to attend this year. So teachers take advantage of that. On the flip side is we are also not offering as many classes for teachers, but we will be offering a couple of classes for the parents, a couple of classes for the teachers, and the rest will be basically focused on the kids, keeping everything moving and everyone having the best possible time we can have within the restrictions that we have put in place. So any of you guys that have not received information and would like information, you can reach out to us on the website, or you can direct message me on Instagram at Mr. Richard Approved, or on 360 Dance Festival. You can direct message me on Facebook at Mr. Richard Approved is the best way, or you can just email me directly at info@360dancefestival.com. Again, that's info@360dancefestival.com. I would be more than willing to take some time and have a conversation with you, and I would really like to do that, not only to really establish the relationship, but our registration is not just open to the public and to whomever wants to come in and attend. I do need to have the conversation with you, and I need to go over the protocol, and we have to make sure it's a good fit, because if the restrictions and the protocol that we put in place is not a good fit for your studio culture, then we are going to encourage you to find another event that will be that you will have a better experience with. But for us, we're here to have a good time. We're here to stick to the rules. We're here to showcase the kids, showcase their talent, showcase the studio as a whole and what you stand for. And we want everyone to have a great, wholesome event. Our event will be in November, the second weekend in November, I believe. But it is the November 13th through the 15th. All of the showcases will have audio feedback that you guys will receive, as well as a video recording of the feedback. And each one of the teachers, you guys will get a special treat during that as well. We are fortunate that we have partnered up with Video Bug or Dance Bug out of Canada. They will be facilitating our audio and video needs for the season, and we're really working out our kinks and in November, because we have 3 events in January. We'll be going to Washington, D.C. The third weekend in January, Madison, Wisconsin, the 4th weekend in January, and because we have 5 weeks in January, that last week we will be in Philadelphia. So those of the studio owners that are in those areas, you can go ahead and start reaching out. That deadline for registration would be on November, actually it'd be November 16th would be the deadline for all of the January dates. So all of that will be listed on the website. Click with the registration so that you guys can get that going. Of course, after you have a conversation with me, so that we are all on the same page. So have a great start to your year. Have a fantastic time branching out your growth curve, branching out your teaching reach, branching out your creativity, and being effective in person as well as virtually. I'm really looking forward to getting some updates from you guys about what is working, what's not working, and being a helpful resource for you guys throughout the season. So I look forward to the great reports for the season. Have a good one. I'll be back with you soon. Bye.